Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your bi-weekly readings for the first 2 weeks of February 2016. Because these are a little late, I apologize for that, by the way. It's just difficult because I have a lot of stuff happening in my personal life. So because these are not on time, I'm not going to split them into the week of the 1st and the week of the 8th. I'm simply going to look at it as the energy for the first 2 weeks of February 2016, what we need to know, or the energy that may be surrounding us at this time in various areas of our lives. Okay, so the energy can play out this week, or some of it this week, different energy next week, or all of it next week. You know what I mean? So it is energy that will be surrounding us in the first 2 weeks of February 2016. Okay, and this reading is for Aries. Okay, so for the general energy of the first 2 weeks of February 2016, we have the Four of Swords and the Nine of Swords. I'm using two separate decks, okay, in order to make sure that all the cards that need to come up are coming up, okay? Because, for example, if you use one deck, and if you get like a reinforced message, you can get with different cards in that deck, but I like to use two separate decks to cover a longer period of time in case any repeat messages want to show up, in which case I'll be able to reinforce that. And for example, in this reading, we do have a card that came up twice. Okay, so just FYI, the decks I'm using are the Wheel of the Year Tarot. They're very beautiful decks. And the Tarot of the 78 Doors. Okay, obviously I'm also using the Archangel Power Tarot cards, Adoring Virtue, and the Fairy Oracle, Wild Wisdom of the Fairy Oracle Tarot deck. Okay, they're all very beautiful decks, and I feel that they complement each other. Okay, so general energy, Four of Swords and Nine of Swords. So to me, this is a time when, for some of you, you have been, I don't want to say in hiding, but you have been in a timeout for a while. Okay, you've put yourself in a timeout. You have allowed yourself a period of silence, recovery, meditation, self-reflection. You have stepped back from interactions with various people or various situations. Okay, you've taken some time to recollect, and I feel like this time is coming to an end. And with the Nine of Swords, you're not quite sure what's going to happen next when things start to move again. Okay, because you have kind of put a pause in the events in your life, okay, or the events that you allow to affect you, and now you need to step back into the world, okay, or things are starting to move again for you, and you're not sure you can keep up with everything because you've taken this time out. Okay, so now you're not sure if you'll be able to keep up with everything, for example. Okay, that's one thing that's coming across. Other energy you may be dealing with is, again, taking some time off to deal with some inner demons or some fears or inner doubts, self-doubts. Okay, so it is a calm, almost static energy for you this week, internally, while you deal with some thoughts or fears or nightmares or doubts. Okay, it can also be you need rest because you have restless nights. Okay, you may be dealing with insomnia or anything of the kind, and that is taken away from your rest. Okay, It could be that. Career and finances, we have the Five of Cups and the Moon card. Okay, now these two together are telling me that for some of you there is an opportunity that you think you have missed. This is an opportunity that you think you have lost or messed up or failed with, okay? And with the Five of Cups in this deck, it's very clear that that is not the case, because yes, these cups have spilled, okay, but they have spilled in a garden. So the water that was in those cups is going to bring you new growth. Okay, so you think you've lost everything, but you will have new growth soon. So, and with the Moon card in there, it's telling me that you're not aware of this. Okay, it is either hidden from you at this time, or you are not seeing it because you are confused by your own fears. Okay, so career and finances, in these couple of weeks, you may think whatever you think is lost, okay, may come back to you, if not in these 2 weeks, in the coming weeks. Okay, it just needs more time to come full circle. Okay, the Moon is all about cycles. Okay, and something is growing, because we do have that pregnant woman in the card, and to me that means something is growing, something is about to be born into your life. Okay, and it is something that you think you may have lost, or you think you may have failed at. Okay, home and family life, we have the Moon card again. So that's a double message for you. So pay attention these couple of weeks to your thoughts and your fears, because you may be confused. Okay, the Moon card is about confusion. It's about hidden truths. It's about not seeing things clearly. And since your general energy involves the Nine of Swords, this tells me that your mind is not clear this week. You are focused more on your doubts and your fears, and that affects the way you see things and opportunities around you. Okay, so bear that in mind and try not to overreact, or not get overwhelmed, or take any rash actions or make any rash decisions this week. Okay, because with the Moon card twice in your reading, it's telling me that there are things that you don't know. Okay, and so you don't have all the information to make big decisions in your life at this time. Okay, so the general energy in this case would tell you, wait. Okay, wait, take some time off, try to meditate, try to clear your mind. Don't allow what you think you see to make you do things you'll be sorry for. Okay, because you are confused at this time, and that is making it easier for your doubts and your fears to come to the surface and seem to be your reality. Okay, so you do have the Moon card in there twice, so it's really important that I stress out that message for you. Okay, so just remember that you don't have all the facts, or you may not see things clearly, or you may not see things from the right perspective. Okay, so try to, again, step back and allow for things to unfold, allow for things to come full circle, and then you will get the rest of the information that you don't have in order to make a decision. And so we have the Moon card and the Emperor card, and we actually have the Emperor card twice. Okay, and that is telling me, because it is your card, okay, the Emperor card, it's telling me don't be too harsh, don't be too stubborn, don't think that what you see is truth and then charge ahead and making radical decisions. Okay, because the Emperor, once his mind is made up, that's it. Okay, he doesn't look back, he doesn't ask anyone else for advice, he doesn't question things. Once his mind is made up, he just goes with it. Okay, so the card is telling you, again, in your home and family situation, don't be harsh, don't be judgmental, don't be stubborn, because you don't have all the information, or you're not seeing things clearly. Okay, allow for some time to pass before you make a decision. So you may have some arguments within the family, okay, this week. If you don't pay attention to this energy, okay, you may have some arguments, you may end some things or end some relationships, and that would be wrong, okay, because it's not the right energy for you to be making those decisions. And then in your relationships, in your romantic life, we have the Emperor again and the Nine of Pentacles. So for some of you, you're being stubborn, okay, with the Emperor. You're being stubborn and you think you need to be more independent. And you may make decisions to that end, okay? And again, the cards are telling you to hold back, okay? Don't take action just yet. Allow for things to clear. Allow for things to settle down, for the dust to settle, okay? Because the Emperor stands on his own. He's very independent. And then the Nine of Pentacles is the card of independent man or woman, okay? Self-made, self-sufficient. Okay, so for some of you, this is telling you, since we had it in your home and family situation, if you're living with your partner, or this is your spouse, it's telling you don't be the bad side of the Emperor, okay? Don't be stubborn and make radical decisions because you think you're not independent enough, okay? Or you think you're being tied down, or you think you have more obligations to your partner than you have to yourself, okay? Or you have to give more time and attention to your partner than you can give yourself, and that bothers you. Again, it is your emotions running high. It is your doubts and your fears, okay, that are making you think this way. So allow for things to settle down, okay? Try to be calm this week, okay? Take time out. Whenever you feel your emotions rushing to the surface, or whenever you start doubting things or questioning things, or feeling like you're in a corner, like you're stuck, like you have no way out, take a step back, okay? That is your fear talking. And I don't know what's going on. Check your astrology. Maybe there's something happening in the stars for you. I don't know. But it's just a surge of emotions that brings confusion with it, okay? For those of you who are single, this may be a time when you enjoy your independence, okay? Because you feel strong on your own and you feel you don't really need someone else in your life to complete you or to hold you down, okay? You're very afraid this week of being tied down, of being submissive, someone overshadowing you, or someone overpowering you, okay? But again, because you do have the Moon card twice in your reading, so there's a lot of emotions running high, a lot of confusion, not seeing things clearly, not having all the information, okay? So again, if you do meet people this week, if you feel fine on your own and happy and free, then that's okay. But if there's someone you've been interested in, or they've been interested in you, and they finally approach you this week, and then you turn your back on them because you think that that relationship is going to turn into something that it may not turn into, it may be just a beautiful relationship, and you're turning your back from it because of your fears and because of what you are afraid will happen, and that is this person will take away from your independence, then that would be a bad idea, because you may be turning your back on a very good opportunity for love. Okay, so that is what is coming across for you. There's definitely confusion coming in. Okay, I'm kind of scrambling for words at times. Okay, so not seeing things clearly, so pay attention. Okay, that may be the energy that surrounds you. Again, these are general readings, so it's not going to be the same for everybody, but if it does resonate with you, just pay attention. Okay, we have advice cards, the Queen of Raphael and the 3 Graces. Okay, so the Queen of Raphael is telling you to follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. And the 3 Graces is about cooperative ventures with friends, joy, sharing, new partnerships that are fun. Okay, so with the Queen of Raphael, she is the Queen of Cups in the traditional tarot. Okay, and the Queen of Cups is someone who's very kind, very understanding, very balanced. Okay, emotionally balanced, emotionally secure. She does not get overwhelmed. She can keep her emotions under control. She draws her strength from her emotions. Okay, and so I feel like you need to be embodying the traits of the Queen of Cups this week. Okay, because yes, you will have an emotional week, but try to keep everything balanced, try to keep everything under control, try to stay grounded, if you will. Okay, if you can. And with the Moon card in your reading twice, you will be very intuitive this week. But the tricky side of it is you do have the 9 of Swords in your general energy, so that may lead you to misinterpret the information you receive on a psychic level, okay, in your dreams or from your intuition. Okay, so it is key that you practice meditation, prayer, keeping yourself grounded, keeping yourself balanced, keeping yourself in reality as much as you can. Okay, so that you don't misinterpret, so that you don't overreact, you don't exaggerate, you don't get overwhelmed. Okay, and either push people away or cause arguments or cut people out of your lives or cut situations from your life. Okay, because you do have the Emperor card in that twice. That tells me that you may be very stubborn this week, because it feels like you're not really sure what's going on, and you will try to take control. You will try to be in charge the best way you know how. Okay, and that may mean just being stubborn. Okay, just for the sake of it. Just, no, I will do this because this is how I want to do it. Okay, that's it, no other reason. So pay attention. Okay, try to pay attention to that kind of energy, and try to be balanced. Okay, try to be kind and understanding, and allow for second chances, and allow for compromise. Okay, and listen to people. The Queen of Raphael is a good listener, and she gives good advice. Okay, she doesn't judge people. She accepts and embraces everything and everyone around her. Okay, and with the 3 Graces, the card is telling you to try to spend time with friends or loved ones this week, and try to have fun. Okay, try to bring joy into the equation, because if you are going to have an emotional week, it may be a good idea to just try to make those emotions be positive emotions, okay, as opposed to fears or doubts. Okay, and you may have new partnerships coming in this week. Okay, so and these new partnerships are very fun, so you may meet this person out and about, or out socializing, or out doing a fun activity. And again, the key is allow for this person to come to you, allow for this person to approach you. Okay, listen to them, give them a chance. Okay, don't be afraid that they will take your independence from you. Okay, and again, this is just temporary energy. Okay, so there's no need to panic. All you need to do is just try to stay grounded. Okay, try to be balanced, and if you feel overwhelmed and you feel like you can't take it anymore and you need to make a decision and just walk away from something, that is the moment where you need to take a step back. Remember that your fears may be getting the best of you, your doubts may be getting the best of you, and give it some time. Okay, give it some time and you will see things a lot clearer after this 2-week period. Okay, so I hope this reading resonates with you. I hope it can give you some kind of insight. If it does, please let me know. Also, please like, share, subscribe. Okay, thank you very much for your support. And so yeah, I hope you have a good couple of weeks. You will have some opportunities, definitely. The key is to be balanced. Okay, so okay, enjoy the next couple of weeks, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.